The facts show that it is the Kusasi youth who are engaged in these acts of violence against the state, and they have actually publicly accepted this. So there is absolutely no need, as you leave here today, we implore you to stick to the facts. It is the Kusasi youth who are fighting against the state. 3, we call upon the government and the Ghana Police Service to steadfastly uphold the rule of law and not yield to threats and unlawful demands emanating from the Kusasi youth. 4, we humbly implore His Majesty Otumfuo Asantehene Osei Tutu II, the esteemed mediator, to take due note of this escalating pattern of aggression and bad faith exhibited by the Kusasis, which continues to undermine the prospects for a smooth mediation and a peaceful resolution of this matter. 5, we demand the immediate resumption of armed escorts or armed security escorts on the Bawku Bolgatanga Pulimakom Road and the Bawku Kulugungu Road to restore free movement of people and goods and to safeguard livelihoods that are currently under severe threat. We have told you that as of today, for the past 2 weeks, nobody can travel from Bawku to Bolga. And that should be an issue of concern. If you push people to a wall, you don't want to see the consequences of that. 6, we call on all citizens to stand firm against intimidation and ethnic profiling and to defend the fundamental principles of justice and peaceful coexistence that are the bedrock of our nation. 7, we urge the government to remain impartial in the Bawku chieftaincy conflict and to refrain from any action that could compromise the delicate peace process. This is fundamentally a chieftaincy issue, and the ongoing mediation led by Otumfuo Osei Tutu II must be allowed to proceed without external interference. Any attempt by the state to take sides or act outside the agreed framework risks exacerbating the crisis and eroding trust among all parties. It is the strategy of the Kusasis to use this violence to put pressure on the state, and then the mediator Asantehene to think that there are those in the majority, there are those who have power, then they will rule in their favor. That is their strategy, and we are bringing it to light here. 8, we call on state actors and most recently the police to desist from paying attention to only one party of the conflict, specifically the Kusasis, and kowtowing to their every demand. This is a dangerous precedent and must be stopped. 9, we view the conduct of the IGP before the Kusasis in Bawku as a grave error in judgment and exposes the ill advice he might have received prior to his visit to Bawku. His apology severely erodes the confidence of the men in uniform in the Bawku area, thereby exposing them to further attacks by this Kusasi youth. It is akin to rewarding lawlessness and banditry to the neglect of the men and women who have left the comfort of their families and are serving to protect life and property in our dear nation. We therefore believe, it is our considered view, that the IGP must step aside to cleanse the image of the service he has soiled, to assure these young officers that their lives matter. As of now, I've told you, the police have fled and left the area. They have all run and entered into the National Police Command.